Okay everybody, welcome back to the DGS2605 channel for our MLB Power Pros 2008 season mode with your Toronto Blue Jays. I'm seeing out of the corner of my eye something happening with the Baltimore Ravens, Ronnie Stanley. I'm actually going to quickly take a look at this. Hope this doesn't pop up in the thing. I'm curious to see. Okay, never mind. Alright, not going to pop up. Let's go ahead and preview the Cleveland Indians. So, take a look in the standings. They're in the Central. 15 and 20, I'd say, yeah, they're behind 4 games, so they're out of contention, I'd say. Yep, them Tigers, not very good in the AL Central, aside from the Twins. Let's go ahead and take at their season stats. There they are, they're pitching. So, Parra, Lino Hernandez, Marquez. Is there a way to say games? I want to see games started. Games, okay. Yeah, see, it looks like they got a lot more workhorse of a bullpen here. Matt Cook, or is it Tim Cook? Aaron Cook, 0 for 2. Oh, James Harden, no way. Rich Harden. Hothead. Seems to be a good pitcher, though. Let's take a look at the batting stats. So let's see, Jones is by and large their best hitter, 458. David Ortiz is a power hitter. Not sure who Monroe is. Khalil Green, Padres legend. Billiard, Wilson Franco, Jason Giambi. Xavier in 82. And they don't seem to have half bad of a team, all things considered. John Francoeur. Yeah, so that's probably their lineup right there, 1 through 9. Alrighty. Well, we're gonna go ahead and see what they're all about here. First game at their home field, and I think on the mound is going to be Tim Wakefield. So this is going to be interesting to see, because I'm sure they played a lot of Wakefield. And after it'll be, so it's 4 games, probably be Oakfield, Guthrie, Danks, and then maybe someone else. But we'll have to see here. Let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, Blue Jays, let's play ball. Alrighty, we're going against Parra here. Parra Noahara. Did not see any of the other games around the league. Let's go ahead and get into it here. So it's going to be interesting to see how the wind is affecting in this field. I don't normally play a lot of AL Central games in this game. Look at that cityscape there. Alright, let's get into it. The wind is in the hitter's favor, factor 2. Let's see this Parra guy. Alright, we got a lefty we're going up against. Take strike 1. ERA is 4, so it's still good, all things considered. Quick 1-1 count. So really it went 0 for 4 last night against the Rays at Rogers Center, so hopefully he can turn it around here. Hits it right up the middle, off Parra, and he recovers to throw him out. Giambi's playing first, so yeah, Ortiz has to be the DH. Here's Ray Durham, 4.66, 7.28. Strike 1. Wind's only a factor of 1 right now. It's odd because that flag looks like it's well hung out there. I doubt, yeah, I think you guys can see it on the right of my face cam. 2-1. That could have been 3-1, but it's 2-2 instead. And that slider right to Jason Giambi. Steps on the bag. There they go. That's interesting. Giambi played with the Yankees, the Athletics, and now he's with the Indians. Ball 1. Strike 1. Ball 1 up high. Count is 2-1 now. Curveball low, 3-1. Wait on it just in case, Bergman. Oh, slider. Managed to foul it off. It was in the strike zone anyway. That's a hell of a lot of foul territory back there. Payoff pitch to Lance Berkman. Slider again. Got a good piece of it. In between second and right field. Perfect placement. There's the first hit of the day for Toronto. And here's Alex Rios. So while it's a lefty, it's what? Like, yeah, six righties in a row. Scott. Then another righty in Loduca. Yeah, it's 7-2. He hits that one off the end of the bat. John B is going to run over, steps on the bag. That's the end of the inning. So got the one hit across, well, not even across, on base. That'll be it. Here we go to the bottom of the first now. See what Tim Wakefield can do. ERA just below 5. So if anything, their starter's the better starter. Ball 1. Frank Kerr fouls that one back. Count is 1-1 now. He's ready to hit this out of the park. He's motivated. Swinging at that, missing. Here's the 1-2. Got a piece of it. What are you doing, Aurelia? Go get it. Alright, he should have had that, but instead it's a leadoff infield hit. Belliard not... Oh, he's running. Belliard swings, just get the out at first. Man on second, 1 out. So Belliard, no home runs. Here's the guy to worry about. Big Papi. Gets that one to the outfield. Men are going to be on the corners. 1 out. Wind is a factor of 3 in the hitter's favor. And Chipper Jones. Oh, man, this lineup is killer. I didn't get to take the preview I should have. So they're going to score right here. 1-0. He's going for third. That's a hell of a throw. Got him. All right. So still a man on second, only 1 out. So they got the 1 run across, but hopefully that's all they'll get. Beautiful throw by Granderson. I want a replay of that. That's a good camera angle, too. There you go, got him. Alrighty, Jason Jambi. So, a Yankee and a Red Sox, and Jambi and Ortiz now on the same team here. That's interesting. That's going way back. Barrios is back near the warning track to get it. They're 1 for 3 in the early going. We're only 0 for 1. Leading off is Ryan Braun, so now we're at an early deficit here. We got to work our way out of this. Went is still heavily in his factor. Strike 1 with the changeup. Hits that one hard into the outfield. Gets himself a single. Here's Mike Lowell. So he did manage to hit a 2-run blast last night while Braun was on base. So Mr. Solo shots. Did not get a solo shot there. Keeping an eye over. Is everyone moving back for him? Just the infield. You know what? That's not a half bad idea to do this then. Uh-oh. Well, I had the right idea. 1 down, foul pop-up. Braun still over at first. Luke Scott takes ball 1, fastball way outside. 1-1 with the slider. 2-1. Wind is only a factor 2. High fastball. Scott fouls it just back. Count is 2-2. Still keeping an eye over on first base. Weak pitch. Scott swings at it. Is that one falling? Yes, it will. Just into the gap. Bounces off the wall there. We're going to have men on second and third. 1 out. Here's LaDuca. 387 batting average. So he's falling a decent bit from that 400 mark. But there you go. He's gotten 1 run. We'll just leave it at that. Game is now tied. Here's Curtis Granderson. And so Parra's a relief pitcher. He's already tired in the 2nd inning. And is that a 3-run blast for Curtis Granderson? Oh, is it going to make it? Just made it. 400 feet on the dot. Granderson with his 3rd home run in 2 games. Got a 3-run blast. 4-1 Toronto Blue Jays. And there's the home run porch over on the opposite side. Hopefully hit some over there too, but there's the quality start. They're probably taking him out right now. Yep. Here's Clark. Let's listen to the name. Yep. Great Clark with an ERA legal enough to drink in the States. 21 on the dot. Quick 2-0 count. Just let him get tired. Beating them's easy enough, but let them beat themselves for you. 3-1. Full count. Here comes the payoff pitch. 3-2 to Rich Aurelia. And he's on base with a free pass. Takes a walk. Finally on base after going 0 for 4 last night and 0 for 1 so far. Ray Durham will now be hitting lefty. Takes strike one. Keeping an eye on Rich Aurelio over at first base. Wind is a factor of 3 heading northeast. You know, that's tempting. Still just a lead of 3. Ball well below, count as 1 and 2. 2 and 2. Now's the time. Another full count. It's going to be a payoff pitch to Ray Durham. Here it is. Hits it. Is that too short? Yes, it is. Khalil Green to Belliard. Durham can't get to the bag. Double play to end the inning, but the damage was done. 4 for 5 we are. Now Khalil Green in the 6th spot is going to lead off against Tim Wakefield. 245, 1 and 5. You know, I never heard that first name aside from this guy, Khalil. It's a nice name. Anyways, a no 2 count. Got him swinging, very nice. Craig Monroe in the 7th spot. So aside from David Ortiz, aside from their heavier hitters, not a lot of home runs to go around between this guy, Khalil Green, and Belliard. Only 2 home runs between them. Anyways, there's the base hit. Vance Wilson, never heard this guy. Hits that one just up the middle. Aurelia gets that one. Gets him at first, so man on second, 2 outs. Cleat Thomas, that is a hillbilly name. Alright, Cleat Thomas, you're last in the batter's lineup. Let's see what we got here. Fouling that one back, Loduca's gonna get it. Easy peasy, and that's the end of the inning. So they get the 1 extra hit, nothing working from it. Top of the 3rd now, and Lance Berkman will be leading off. See, this is the matchup we want. Still that wind heavily in the hitter's favor. Ball 1. Strike 1. Ball 2. Oh, that was a 50-50 ball to knock our way. Count is 2 and 2. And now he's already tired. Berkman fouls that one off. That was out of the zone. Count is 2 and 2. Gets a hold of that one. Lines it over. And that's off the wall. So Berkman gets himself a 2nd hit of the day. Another single. Let's bring up Alex Rios 0 for 1 in the early going. 15 home runs, 62 RBIs. Strike 1 in the zone. That was a weak pitch. Oh, just got by Rios. He was not prepared for that. 1 and 2 now. Lines up for that one. Belliard with a great jump. Gets the out. Berkman remains on first. So the double play still in effect. They're taking Clark out of there. Here's Casilla. Let's check his ERA. Very low, but he's not in good condition. Santiago Casilla. That's one heck of a name. He got the most foreign name ever, pitching to the most American name ever, Ryan Braun. And he's keeping an eye over on slow runner Lance Berkman. Lines that one. That was well hit. That's going to go foul. That would have not made it out if it were fair. That one go by. That one's into the foul territory. Berkman's up to 2nd, so man on 2nd now. 1 out. Count is 1-2 to Braun. 2 and 2 now. Braun is very patient today. Hits it up the middle. That's going to fall there. Keep Berkman to 3rd. We still have the sacrifice available. Men are on the corners. 1 out. And here's Mike Lowell. Oh, caught the corner for strike 1. Ball 1 just below. Strike 2. Ball 2. Ken is now 2-2. Hits that one to short. We gotta let him run. He's gonna be out. So still 2 men on base, but there's 2 outs. No sacrifice available for third base. Here's Luke Scott. Now Casilla is tired. The whole bullpen is worn down. Strike 2. He hits that one up the middle. We're going to have the bases loaded for Paulo Duca. Do we want to bring in Frank Thomas? No, we have the win in our favor. Now it's just a matter of the right pitch. Strike 1. And he hits that one center field. Is that over the head of Cleet Thomas? It's going, it's going. It's not quite a grand slam, but we're going to get 2 runs in. 6-1. 2 RBI double for Paulo Duca. And now they're taking Casilla out. Granderson is 1 for 1 tonight with a home run. Facing the right-hander Burgo with an ERA under 1. Strike 1. So they've already burned through so many pitchers, they're not even out of the 3rd inning yet. And Granderson pulls that one. Is that going to be over the head of Francoeur? Yes, it is. That's 2 RBIs now. It's going to be a 4-run inning for your Toronto Blue Jays. And here's Aurelia now. 0 for 1 tonight with a ground out. And they're keeping an eye on Granderson, who has 5 RBIs tonight. And a weak pitch, and Aurelia smacks that one. That one's going, and that one's not quite out. But men are going to be on the corners here with 2 outs. Here's Ray Durham. Just got to wait for a right pitch to absolutely smack it. They're keeping an eye over on Aurelia. Got salt and pepper on 1st and 3rd. And the win is still a factor of 3 heading out. This is a perfect storm of circumstances. Ball 1, I thought that was a strike. That call went our way, certainly. Ball 2. Two and 1. Hit down the line, left field. Does that have enough for the wall? It's off the wall. That's another RBI. It is now 9-1. And Aurelia makes it a 3rd base. Men remain on the corners. They're pulling Bergeau out of there. Berkman, here's Rosario. See what Berkman can do. Win still in our favor as always. This is one hell of a debut at Progressive Field for us. Weak pitch, that's going. Is that over the head? Yes, it is. Off the wall. Men will remain on the corners. We've reached double digits. 10-1. Here's Alex Rios. So we've gone already through the lineup. Berkman just got his second hit of the inning. Ball 1. Ball 2. 2-1. 50-50 ball did not go our way. I was hoping it would. 2-2. That's below. Facing a payoff pitch. Gets a hold of that one. That's hit well to center field. Is that one out of here? Rios hits it out. What is this, a 10-run rally now? I think it is. Or maybe even more than that. But Rios with a 3-run blast, 16th on the season. And this 3rd inning is a nightmare for the Cleveland Indians. 13-1. Let's see a replay of that one. They were flirting with it the entire inning, and that one finally got out of there for the Jays. Right to center field. Keeping him in. Here's Ryan Braun, 2 for 2 tonight. Strike 1. Strike 2. Ball 1. The outfield's back for Braun. Missed the strike zone just barely. Count is now 2-2. That one's out of the zone again. Another payoff pitch. This one's to Ryan Braun. And he takes himself a free base. Ryan Braun heads to first. Man on first. And they're taking Rosario out. They are burning through their bullpen like they're cigarettes right now. Here's James Harden's cousin. White guy. Rich Harden. Oh, if I know a guy's rich, I certainly Harden. But anyways, that's hits up the middle by Mike Lowell. Out of reach of Khalil Green. That's another base hit. This inning is an absolute nightmare for them. Here's Luke Scott. Lefty-righty matchup in favor of the Jays. Weak pitch. Oh, fouled off. So he got lucky there. Instead, it's just fastball for strike one. Scott hits that one down the line. Oh, just foul. Hits that one foul again. 0-2. And that one phased him, went down. That's finally the end of the inning for them. So what was that, 9-run rally? 9-run rally in the third inning. 13 for 15 hits. Wakefield, you're facing the top of the lineup. It's pitching practice now. You just do whatever the hell you want. I'm saying right now he gets 3 runs. That was a mistake right there. Frank Kerr just let it by. It's going to center. Wind is only a factor of 2 heading northeast. Still not as strong. There's out number 1. There's Belliard. Strike one. Hit a line that one. Caught by Berkman. A beautiful jump. I think that would have gone foul anyway. They're going to show the replay. Yep, got a hold of that. Berkman right there. No, that probably would have been fair, actually. There's David Ortiz, 1-for-1 with a single. And you know what? I just realized 2 former Red Sox are facing each other right here. Ortiz gets a hold of that one. That's going deep. Caught by Rios, who runs into the wall. Amazing catch to save the hit. So 3 up and 3 down for the Indians. Top of the 4th coming up. It's Paulo Duca. He's looking for a cycle. It's only the 4th inning, and it's already the 3rd time in the lineup for the 8th spot. Didn't get the best part of the bat on that one. Lining out to Thomas. Out number 1. And Granderson's looking for a cycle as well with the home run and the single. Ball 1. Ball 2. Hits that one hard, gets himself another base hit. Didn't quite have the oomph to get it in the air, but still a hit nonetheless. Man on first, 1 out. Really a 1 for 2 tonight. Ball 1. Ball 2. Strike 1. Strike 2. And that one's going to fall for a base hit. Yes, it will. Men are on first and second. Just got a lot lighter in here thanks to the sun. Still 1 out. Here's Ray Durham. Hits that one. That's going to deep left field. Is that over the head? Just got to the top of the wall. Just not quite out of there. But still, that's an RBI for Durham. Now a 13-run lead. That's not Berkman. Oh, Harden's... This is the guy we scouted, actually, before the game. He's upset. Berkman crushes that one. That's to dead center. Does that one have the carry to it? Yes, it does. The game can't believe what's happening right now. Another 3-run blast for the Jays. Berkman is 32nd on the season, and is now, what, 17-1? Oh, you cannot pitch to the Toronto Blue Jays. Yep, 17-1. Rios 1 for 3 for home run. Yep, they're taking Harden out of there. They got a 4-rise on the mound. Kyle Escobar. Kelvin. Kevin was on the board. Kelly was on the board. Kelvin. He's like Kevin the sea cucumber from the SpongeBob episode with the jellyfish. Hi, Kevin. Anyways, it's a 2-1 count out of Rios. The wind is just absolutely beautiful today. God is watching the Indians game, and he's clearly a Jays fan. Now here we go. Payoff pitch to Alex Rios. And he gets a hold of that one. That's way up there. But Frank Kerr's going to let it fall in the park. 2 outs. Here's Braun, 2 for 2. 2 singles and a walk. Oh, that slider got a hold of it. Yep. Right there to the first base bag for the final out. Another 4 runs are across the plate. 17 for 19, opposed to 1 for 4. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's only the bottom of the 4th. Wow. For the Indians, here's Chipper Jones. Missed that absolute, like a defect of a pitch for strike 1. Granderson's running this one down. 1 down. It's Jason Johnby right around the Mendoza line. Strike 1. Foul that one immediately back. Oh, that's in front of it, actually. Duca gets it for the second out. Here's Khalil Green, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. 243, 1 and 5. So it seems like their offense is pretty much between Chipper Jones and David Ortiz so far. Green to center. Granderson has it. That's the end of the inning. So 3 up and 3 down once again for Tim Wakefield. Top of the 5th, Mike Lowell in the 6th spot. His 4th time up to bat today. Danfield's moving back for him. First pitch he swings at. Khalil Green over to Johnby for the first out. And Luke Scott is looking for a single right now. Or a cycle, excuse me. He's looking for a home run and a triple. And he might have just gotten one of those here. That one's going. That one's going. Scott with a solo shot. He is a triple away from the cycle. That is his 13th on the season. It is now 18-1 for Toronto. What a game. Had I known it would have been such a slugfest, I would have brought another bottle of water. I thought, you know what, nah, it's just one more game, I won't need it. That one's getting out of there. Once again, to center field. Here's Loduca. He is looking for a cycle as well, single and a double. Lines that one with the wind. Will it have enough? Oh, it made it! 347 feet. It just made it. Loduca with a solo shot. Back-to-back solo shots for the Jays. Went 347 feet. There we go. 19-1. It can now. This score can now drink in Toronto. I can't. That one just made it. That might be the softest home run for us all season. But I made it nonetheless. Here's Curtis Granderson, also looking for a cycle. I just realized, was Loduca looking for a cycle? I can't remember now. Yeah, I think all he needs is the triple. Yeah, I just said it. And the offense has shifted for outfield has shifted for Granderson. It's now 0-2. Gets a hold of that one, right to Belliard. Over to Johnby for the second out. 5th time through the lineup for the Jays. Here's Rich Aurelia. Strike 1. ZRA is mid-6, so... Okay, there. All the guys' ERAs have ballooned today, I'm sure. That's by Belliard. That's into the outfield for a base hit. Now here's Ray Durham. 2 for 2, 2 for 4 with 2 singles. Gets a hold of that one. That's going to deep left. That's not quite out of there, but it's going to bring Aurelia over to third base. Men are on the corners, 2 outs, and here's Lance Berkman. 4 for 4, 3 singles and a home run. He's looking for a cycle as well. And he crushes that one into the left center gap. Is that one out of there? Not quite out of there. I say let him come home. Khalil makes the throw. Not going to be in time. Another 2 RBIs for Berkman. 20-run lead for your Toronto Blue Jays right now. Now it's Rios up. Ball 1. Still Berkman on second. 2 outs. 2-0. 2-1. 3-1. Full count. 3-2. Crushes that one into center right. It's going. And that one's gone. Rios with a home run. Another 2 runs are coming across the plate. His 17th on the season. Holy moly, it is a football game. It's a Canadian football game over in Cleveland. 23-1 because there's the Rouge in Canadian football. It's a dumb rule, but what do you expect? It's Canada. Holy moly, man. These fans, they came to see a show. Goodness gracious. Yep, they're taking Escobar out of there. And that's the animation. He's looking why has God forsaken him to this performance. Now here's our friend Los. Or Loesch. You think if he was in a movie, they'd say Loesch in something? Anyways, quick 0-2 count to Ryan Braun now. That one's below, just below. Count is 1-2. 22-run lead for the Jays. That one's outside the zone. Count is even at 2-2. That one went by him, struck him out for the end of the 5th inning. We are only in the 5th inning, and we've seen 24 home runs total. 24 runs, excuse me. 23 for 25 for your Toronto Blue Jays. Wakefield, it's just, you go out there and you just have fun. I'm giving you 2 more runs you can allow. Another mistake, and they cannot punish them. That's line. Aurelio with a nice jump. First out. If anything, it's like you watch the Jays pitch. Here comes a fastball accidentally. But you watch the Jays hit, excuse me, and then in Wakefield, this is just all the commercial breaks. That one goes foul. 0-2 count now. Hit it. Durham. Over to Berkman, second out. This is incredible. The win has been in both teams' favors, may I remind you, and Cleveland cannot capitalize. Hits that one to center field. Finally, they get another hit. That's their 5th hit of the game. We're in the bottom. So Wakefield's allowing 1 hit an inning, pretty much. Fouled it back. Loduca's going for it. Caught it with a dive. Very nice to end the inning. So 1-5. Top of the 6th. Lowell is leading off here for his 5th. 5th at-bat of the evening. Struck 1 on the corner. Ball 1 off the plate. Ball 1 off the plate. Here comes the 1-1. Cutter for strike 2. Count is 1-2. Below, count is 2-2 now. Off the plate, full count, 3-2. Hits that one hard to shortstop, who was moved out. First out of the inning. He is just a triple away, Luke Scott. Pulls that one right to Belliard. Second out. And we're the road team. We'll bat all 9 innings. Also looking for a cycle. Also a triple away, Paulo Duca. Ball 1. So many pitches to throw, only 13. I wonder if we can get through enough members of their bullpen, they'll put out their fielders to pitch. It's looking kind of unlikely. We're in the 6th inning. But really, why wouldn't you just do that and save the rest of your bullpen's arms? Someone's mowing the lawn very near the ballpark because I can hear it outside. Anyways, now 2-2. Hits it up the middle. Nope, not quite. Belliard gets it. It's a 3 up and 3 down, which is kind of what the Indians needed after that onslaught in the 5th. 2 through 5 for the Jays, 4-9, 4-6. Leading off at the bottom of the 6th for the Indians is Belliard. 237, 0-7, 0 for 2 tonight. Wakefield, his ERA is down to from pretty much 5 to 4.6-ish, which is good. Strike runs by him. Mistake, Belliard. Oh, that could have been foul tip. How do you not have that, Loduca? Hits that one up high. Rios is out there. Styled that one a bit. That's disrespectful. There's Ortiz, 1 for 2 tonight. This is only their third way through the lineup. The Jays are about to get their, like, 6th. Line out to Aurelia for the second out. Chipper Jones. Yeah, 458, 1235. So he can hit for average like nobody's business. Speaking of hitting, just foul. Allen's going for a single. So Jones is now looking for a cycle. Man on first, 2 outs for the Indians. Here's John B. 2 flyouts, 1 in fair, 1 in foul territory. Swings at that one. That's going for another base hit. Men are on a first and second, 2 outs. Oh, at this point, they're just playing for pride at this point. Strike 1 to Cleo Green. Oh, he fouled that one way back. That's probably out of... I could hit a commentator's box. Struck him out. So through the inning, gave up 2 hits. No big deal. Still only 1 run allowed. There's the quality start. Wakefield walking off the mound. Top of the 7th. Leading off is the last batter in the lineup. So Granderson, the Jays are taking at least 6 trips through the lineup. And Granderson crushes that one. That's run number 24 for the Jays. And there's 20 on the season for Granderson. What a showing we've seen here tonight. What's going to drive Loesch off the mound, I wonder? Was it that? Another one across. See the replay of that? After a 3-up and 3-down inning, they thought they were getting back in the groove of things. Nope. Granderson says nada. No chance in hell. Another home run. And Aurelia, 3 for 4 tonight with 3 singles. Strike 1. Hits that one down. Giambi gets it. Steps on the bag for the first out. Here's Ray Durham, 3 for 5 tonight with 3 singles. Strike 1. That one was well inside. He hit it right out to Monroe for the second out. Here's Berkman. 5 for 5 tonight. Still looking for a triple for the cycle. Infield moves back. The win is only a factor of 1 now. There's strike 1. And hits that one to center field. Is that over the wall? No, it's remaining in the park. That's just going to remain a single for Lance Berkman. Here's Rios, 2 for 5 tonight with 2 home runs. Strike 1. That was a 50-50 ball to knock our way. Strike 2. Pretty much it's the Toronto Argonauts against the Cleveland Browns right now. Like these scores. That one's hit out. Fair ball, I'm surprised. The inning will continue. Men are on first and second, 2 outs. Here's Ryan Baron. Strike 1. Loesch is approaching 30 pitches now. He is still not tired. Hits that one well up high. Thomas is under it. And that's the end of the inning. So they're lucky only a solo shot was given up. 24 for 28. The runs and hits for the Toronto Blue Jays right now was the final score of Super Bowl 49, the Malcolm Butler game. Anyways, 7th inning stretch, no good luck water, but clearly we didn't need it right now. Goodness gracious. They got one. We were at some point behind in this game if you look at that stat line. Goodness gracious. 4-9-4-6-0-1. So Tim Wakefield's 9 outs away. If he can get through it without allowing 2 more runs, that's great. It'll just cap off, like, once again, an easy win for him. Because as we all know, it's 1, 2, 3 strikes are out. It slowed down to 8%. That was crazy. At the old ball game, at Progressive Field. Go Tribe? Yeah. Go home. We're down by 23 runs. Oh, goodness. Anyways, back to Tim Wakefield on the mound. You gotta wonder how many people would even still be in the stands at a game like this. Like, are they gonna watch history? Because we had that one game against Oakland that went, like, we had, I think, maybe, like, 27 runs or something. I don't think we broke 30. Out number 1. Here's Wilson. Vance. Anyways, strike 1. Hit off the end of the bat. That's a base hit for Vance Wilson there. The wind's factor 2 heading northeast. Cleet Thomas, only 1 home run. A mistake once again went unpunished. Back to back, and the same thing happened twice. Out number 1 tag. Toss him out, double play. You get the 1 hit, that's whatever. Top of the 8th, Lowell is once again leading off. That's what, 3 innings? We were 1 away from going through the whole order. No, it wasn't Lowell the last time. Last time it was Granderson. What am I talking about? Anyways, he hit the first pitch well high. Loesch gets it for the first out. Here's Luke Scott looking for a triple for the cycle. Strike 1, perfectly on the bottom right corner. Ball 1. Ball 2. It's 2-2. Full count now. Gets a hold of it. That's pushed the other way. That's caught by Monroe for the second out. Here's Loduca also looking for a triple for the cycle, and Loesch is finally tired. Ball 1. Ball 2. Strike 1. Strike 2. Count is 2-2 now. Hits that one. Is that going up the middle? Nope. Got by Green. So another 3 up and 3 down inning when they needed it. So it seems they've recovered. Like, oh, when you look past, you delete innings 2 through 5. It's a 1-1 game. Unfortunately, innings 2 through 5 happened. All right, Wakefield, 6 outs away. That one went foul for ball 1. Excuse me, strike 1. Off a foul ball. Another foul ball. Count is 0-2. Hits that one. There's a double. There's a man on second. Belliard, he gets that one. Men are on the corners. No outs. So they could get something cooking here. And it's Big Poppy up to try and get it done. Hitting Austin .316 as a batting average. That's going for a double play. So he gets the 1 RBI, but it costs 2 outs. That's really a great situation in a way. If you're not going to strike him out, at least you get 2 outs out of it. There's a second run allowed by Wakefield. ERA is perfectly at 4.5. He's 4 outs away. Grounder to Aurelia. And that's it, heading to the last inning. Oh, goodness gracious. We're going to have to calculate the efficiencies. They're 2 for 10. We're 24 for 28. And 4 for 5. Curtis Granderson is facing off against Loesch here. Outfield shifting in the B formation again. Factor 2 heading northeast for the wind. Ball 1. Strike 2. And a weak pitch, and that got by Granderson. Very lucky there, and he's gassed, and they're taking him out for 2 more outs. And it's Marquis coming in. And he's tired. Ball 1. Strike one. Strike two. And Aurelia gets a good hit on that one. That's falling for a base hit. Here's Ray Durham. Only hit singles so far. Let's see if he can get an extra base hit here. Strike one. Change up perfectly on the bottom right corner. Hits that one up the middle. Green. Billiard over. That's a double play. That's it for the Jays hitting tonight. And that was when they needed it. So no more damage done. One more hit didn't go anywhere. Almost 30 hits for the Jays. Wakefield needs 3 more outs for the complete game. I say we just give it to him. Don't make me look silly by giving up a ton of runs. I don't care even if it's like... They're not getting 22 runs. They'd have to straight up go through the lineup a minimum of 4 times. Well, no. Excuse me. 3 times. That's the reason I thought the lineup was only 7 guys, but no. It's 9. Khalil Green smacks that one. Gotta reach for Granderson. Scott has it. And Green stopping at second for a double. Wakefield's finally getting tired. Wakefield, you only need 2 more outs, man. Come on. Come on, Wakefield. There's 1. You're 1 out away from a complete game. You gotta take it. First pitch, 52 miles per hour. I'm pretty sure that's like street legal. And yeah, he's gassed. That's okay. Durham, savor it. Let him run. That's it for the game. 24-2. We got 7, 14... We got 3 touchdowns, a field goal, and they got a safety. What a first game at Progressive Field. Oh, bottom of the first, yep. Crazy to think they started the scoring today. So think about it, yeah, they had what? Their first run and their second run? We got 24 runs in between that. That's incredible. Top of the second. Guess that was the one to tie it up. You know what? I want to check in the stat line how many pitchers they went through. And how many pitches they threw, too. Top of the 7th. So that probably one of Granderson's. Bottom of the 9th. Final out. And Durham makes him run. Wakefield, crazy to say he's the player of the game when 24 runs were scored, but hey, that's fair. No walks either. And so that's a good recovery from him. Only 2 runs allowed. Granderson is the hitter of the game at least. Not going to go ahead and run with homer in the top of the 2nd inning. That's fair. Actually, yeah, that was his 3-run blast, right? Alrighty. Let's go ahead. We'll take a look at the stats now for the game. What an offensive blowout. When you say 26 runs were scored, and your team only got 2, there's something wrong going there. Wakefield with an easy win. Para 0-3. Berkman hit 32, Rios hit 16 and 17, Luke Scott hit 13, Loduca hit 6, Granderson hit 19 and 20. Granderson's in the 20s now. Stats for hitting. Nobody went hitless. Good. Lowell only got 1 hit, but whatever. RBIs. Who was it? Yeah, Granderson. Yeah, 6 RBIs for Berkman and Granderson, 5 for Rios, 4 for Loduca, 1 for Scott, 2 for Durham. Unfortunate no cycles today. It was a good chance for one, but what can you do? Still, Braun is leading Berkman in the home run race, 37-32. Wakefield, we gotta see here. They went through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 pitchers. Oh, wow. Wakefield, yep, his ERA is now a low 4. That's good, or a mid 4, I should say. And now look, 18 for our friend Clark. You know what? He didn't allow... Earn runs, only Marquis and our friend Clark allowed none of them. Yeah, 1 1/3, 1, 0 1/3, 0, 0, 2/3, 1 1/3, 3 2/3. Loesch, the workhorse, still allowed 1. Who allowed 6? Escobar, wow. Oh, ay, ay, ay. 181 pitches they took. Wakefield only took 75. Look at all those pitches, man. That's crazy. Holy moly, what a game. Alrighty, we're through with this here. Let's take a look around the league. We must have gotten a ton. Yeah, almost 700. Alrighty. Alright, so Yankees won. That's not good. Rays also won. Red Sox also won. And I don't think the Orioles played today. I'm not seeing them. So our division rivals went 3-0. That's whatever. I'll take it for a 24-run performance. Ah, the Orioles lost. No, they're right there. Alright. So division rivals went 3-1. 3-1. I'm fumbling over my words after what an offensive performance. Like over there in Philly, they think, wow, we scored 15 runs, won by 9. We crushed it today. We won by 22. We won by Matt Lindstrom's jersey number. Alrighty, that's going to be it for this video. Yep, so that was only game 1. We got 3 more games played against the Cleveland Indians at Progressive Field. I'll see you then for the next game.